Live, everybody. We're back for the Overtones Sunday Social.
Back. Second attempt. Let's go.
Here we go.
And
Fingers
we're hoping
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Take two.
Take two. Let's have a look. I'm going on YouTube as well to see if we can get any. See if we can see. Here we go.
Got a good feeling about this, boys.
Oh yeah, she's in. Deb Wild. First comment.
Yes, Wild.
Welcome to Sunday Social, everyone. Hope you've had an amazing week. Obviously, it's tough, but we're here to hopefully put a smile on your face, make you giggle. It's a special one this week because there's a bit of a format. It's not as all over the place as usual. Unfortunately, there's not a special guest. As you might have realised, we're doing like a segment of special guests from our team in-house. And we had Dax, our choreographer, last week, which we loved. This week, we tried to get Ricky Riccardi, our MD, and we tried to get Julian Hinton, our producer, but they've both fallen ill, so they're not very well. So sending love to both of them, wishing them better soon. And we'll get someone from the team on next week. So unfortunately, you've just got us four this week.
Stuck with us.
Yeah, sorry, I just played that. I don't know if it was really inappropriate timing.
Why?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
But we are family, Jay. It's totally appropriate.
No, it was because I was a little bit on mute, so I didn't hear much, and then I hit that, and then it was all go.
I was just telling them what they can expect, and I was saying that Mark is going to have some showbiz news. Mike is back after over a year in retirement, actually, with Useless Facts. Because of an overwhelming reaction to my joke of the week, I'm now doing it exclusively on Sunday Social. Jay was messaging me constantly last week saying, please do it on Sunday. I've given in. It's today. And Jay is going to give everyone a little story, which will probably last 30 minutes from when he was in the Navy. So lots to look forward to this week.
Hang on a minute, Darren. And there's a quiz.
And there's a quiz. I thought you was going to say, was Jay in the Navy?
Well, I mean, in fairness, lads, I suppose in many ways the kind of the format in which we're taking the Sunday Social is very much a bit like a video cast type podcast, but with live engagement from you lot. So obviously, whatever you think, all of your comments, all of your thoughts are really important to us. So keep the feedback coming in on the DMs, on the comments, in the live chat, wherever you are. It'd be really interesting to know if you're logged into, do you have to be logged into YouTube in order to make comments on the live chat? So if someone can clear that up, that would be utterly... No,
surely you can just go on YouTube, no?
Well, again, I don't know if you need to have...
maybe you do need to be signed in, yeah.
Or that you might be all right sort of making a comment if you're signed into Facebook. I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
The comments are coming in thick and fast.
Yeah.
Marie says Darren's joke of the week, and then that monkey emoji with the hands over the eye.
I'm so excited as well. I'm not doing it yet.
Charlotte Lamb says, I love Useless Facts.
I love Useless Facts.
Charlotte. I've got a good one today as well.
Really? When did you think of it? When I messaged you about an hour ago.
No. Yeah. I thought, oh God, but then I'd read something the other day, and I thought, oh my God, that's going to be a great fact for you guys.
Should I do it now? Should I get us off to a strong start? Should I?
What the joke?
Yeah. Is it joke of the week time?
Yeah. Why not?
But Jay, I really do think, so Darren's joke of the week, it's got to have some sort of theme tune. Like, surely you've lined something up, JJ.
Well, the thing is, what's difficult is because we're on YouTube, they might just stop us. So,
oh no!
Yeah, but should we sort of give it a go anyway?
But will they stop us? Will they literally cut us off the air?
Well, the thing is,
I'm not doing it now. I'm making you wait. No. There's not enough excitement. We're doing it in about 20 minutes.
Oh no, Darren, are you ready for this? Here we go. Darren, tell us your joke of the week. Off you go, buddy. Great stuff. Okay.
I knew not to start. I knew you were going to do something shifty.
I would have preferred Spice Girls stop right now. Thank you very much.
Right, I'm going to do it anyway because my mum and dad are watching, and my mum and dad think I'm hilarious. So they're the only people I need to impress, quite frankly. Mike, are you excited genuinely for this?
I am because I tell you what, everyone. When we were off air a second ago, obviously our kind of Zoom windows were still open, and Darren gave me a joke.
I told you a joke. I didn't give you it.
Told me
yours now.
That actually isn't going to feature this week, but it was a corker. So now I'm quite excited for the one that is going to feature this week.
Mike thinks I'm the funniest.
Why
Definitely.
don't you just go with that one? I feel like you got a laugh with that one.
Don't go. That was terrible. That one.
Mark, are you excited?
I'm going to reserve judgment till about 2 minutes time.
Jay, 1 to 10. What are you on?
I'd give you 1.
No, but what are you on between 1 and 10? Okay, Mike, can you look up?
Yeah.
Can everyone look at me? Are you ready,
Sorry.
guys?
Yeah.
She's craving attention tonight, this one.
Guys, are you ready?
Ready.
Overtones, are you ready?
Ready.
What do you call it when Batman skips church?
Don't know.
Christian Bale.
Oh God.
I've not heard that before.
Yeah.
So 10 out of 10.
Come on, that was good. Come on.
It was good. It was
Come
good.
on. Are they? Tell me what they're saying in the comments. Are they loving it? Did they love it? Are they going?
What they're saying in the comments.
Are they going mad?
We've had a massive drop in numbers.
We actually have.
Are they going mad, Mike?
We've got go, Darren. Yes.
Oh, wow.
But that was before the joke.
Oh no, that's before the
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
I'm sure there's a problem because there's-
That was
First
terrible.
Dear
Darren by Stu Cox.
Yeah. There's loads of comments coming through now. Ruth Thorpe. Oh God. Deb Wild. Nice emojis. Who else?
I don't get it. Oh my God. That was
Anne
terrible.
Marie. I don't get it.
How can you not get that? How can you not get it?
Crap.
Tell you what,
John Sykes.
sorry.
John Sykes. Oh, that joke was terrible.
Hey, Mike, look at Maureen's comment.
That's crap.
Where's Maureen?
Go on, Mark, read it out.
It begins with C and ends with rap.
You said it's crap.
I thought it was quite good, Darren.
Look, obviously there's no quizzes in some people.
Emma Parfit says lockdown is getting to Darren.
So bad it's funny, says Faye.
Oh, May, this hasn't been quite as successful as you deserve, Darren. I think you told the other ones. You should tell the other one because that was a much better one.
I'll save that one. I know that there'll be hundreds and thousands coming in later.
Mate, I really don't think you should save anything now. I think you should pull out some of the stops here to save this.
How about I save the day? How about I
Yeah,
save the day
exactly.
with my entertainment news? How about that?
This is like on stage in Glasgow when me and Jay told a few jokes.
Did we tell everyone about that? Did we?
The first night of tour as well.
Jay, they loved it, didn't they?
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We all had some howlers the first couple of nights on tour, and I'm as guilty, if not more so than most. So we don't want to hear my story, but I will say this, right? We're heading to Newcastle for the first night of the tour 2019. It was a big night, Jay's first tour. It was going to be this really special evening, and it was a really special evening. And all day leading up to going up to Newcastle, Darren and Jay were saying, "Oh, we've got this skit that we're going to do, and it's really great." And you know, like obviously when you go on tour and you've rehearsed this show, we pride ourselves in the fact that there is a fair bit of banter and it's relatively free, but there's also a bit of a structure to it. Of course there is, because there's got to be, right? So Darren and Jay are all day saying, we've got this skit, it's going to be brilliant. And Mark and I are literally like terrified about it, right?
Yeah.
We have no idea what they're going to do. And it comes to it, and we think, honestly, God's honest truth, I was in the dressing room, they're still talking about it. I was thinking, do you know what? I think this could end up being really good. And you know, I'm gonna do my part, and I'm gonna bounce anything that flies my way. I'm gonna bounce it, and so I'm sure Mark would as well. Anyway, something happened on stage. I wouldn't call it a joke, and I wouldn't call it a skit. I'd call it failure on stage.
Yeah, I seem to have burnt it from my mind. I can't really remember what it was.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like all of a sudden, like we were looking at, like, it was like tumbleweed in the theatre.
They went mad, and do you know what? It's amazing that you can't put a title on it because it was so original.
I know I did put a title on it, Darren. You probably didn't hear it.
I can't actually remember what it was, to be
What
honest.
was it? If you can remember what it was, if you were at Newcastle and you can remember what it was, then send us a comment because we'd like to know.
But the thing is, that's exactly the same night that Mike said "Good evening, Glasgow." So I mean, we got off to an absolute corker.
Yeah, we did.
It went uphill from there, didn't it? Really.
It could have only gone uphill. Once, obviously, Darren and Jay scrapped the skit.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, Daz, I don't feel like you've had a fair crack at the whip. And usually in this situation on, like Britain's Got Talent or X Factor, Simon and the judging panel would probably ask for a second song. So if you're all on YouTube asking for a second joke, can you let us know and maybe Daz can tell him the other terrible one that he did before?
No, listen, it doesn't happen like that. It's joke of the week. It's not jokes of the week, and it's very exclusive, and it's kind of like a private members club. And we all know how much the Overtones fans love private members clubs.
That was a good joke. That was a really good joke.
Mate, you should have told that one.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That was a good one. See, that's when Darren's at his best. That's when Darren's at his best.
The cuff.
Gemma just asked if we can give a shout out to her lovely daughter Imogen, who loves listening to the Overtones in the car. Imogen, hope you're well, hope you're doing all right. Lots of love, and hopefully see you again soon, right?
Hi, Imogen.
Good work, Imogen.
Lads, I've still got some people messaging me asking about tour. So Jay, do you want to let them know what the deal is with tour this year?
Yeah, really simple. November, December, we're traveling 20 different locations around the UK. Mega excited. The 10-year anniversary tour. And to find out dates and to find out where we're coming, if you just look below the video, you'll see a load of dates and also tickets, a link to go and get tickets. And if you can't find the link down there, really simple, just put the Overtones 10-year tour into Google, and then you'll find tickets. Really simple.
You know what, guys? We're really excited about this tour for obvious reasons. It's the 10-year anniversary tour. And of course, it was always going to be the biggest party that the Overtones have ever done. But it's going to be even more so because we're just absolutely chomping at the bit to get back out around the country, stand on stage and entertain you guys in the best way we know possible. So literally, if you haven't got your tickets yet, go and get some tickets, because it is going to be an amazing night. I promise you that. We can promise you that you have never had a better Overtones night. So please don't go and get your tickets. It's going to be huge.
Right, I'm talking about huge. I'm genuinely concerned, and I've been thinking about this. I'm genuinely concerned for your hips, because they've kind of been locked away for a while now. They haven't been on like the big stage, and it will be, how long will it be? Like, 2 years? Like,
I mean, there's basically 2 years of pent up snake hips action.
We're not forgetting that also, like, since the last tour, Mike's like entered another decade.
What's going to happen though? I mean, where's the first date? Halifax. We may have to contact the local hospital and say, look, be prepared for a midnight check-in.
I've got to know that I've already made some phone calls. The St John's ambulance is going to be waiting outside.
We'll be back to that tour that Mike did on crutches. Do you remember that one?
Did you do one on crutches, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
The tour where he did half of it on crutches.
Do you know what?
No, that was in plaster.
Oh, when he thought he broke his wrist, but it was a bruise.
Do you know what? Obviously we're trying to put a little bit of a format to the Sunday Social each week with different things that are coming in. And I know you want me to spin a dit about the old Navy days or dit of the week.
You know what?
But I think it's really poignant that we talk about the Overtones and 10 years in the industry. And because there's so much stuff that actually I don't know about your past that I'd be really interested in to find out from the horse's mouth.
Well, Jay, I think it would be nice to ask fans to write in the comments what their favourite memory is as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. Maybe we can sort of come up with some little hashtag for that, so we can really find it. Well, hashtag OT10.
Yeah, nice.
Let us know a nice thought or a nice experience that you've had with with the Overtones over the last 10 years. But in all seriousness, and you've probably said this a load of times in different interviews, and it's all come out different ways, but how did you all get together initially? Like, who?
You be serious?
Who knew who first?
I thought you.
Like, back in the day, like
Oh, like
4
back in
years
the day.
before even the Overtones.
Yeah.
Well, I always say that I was the founder member of the Overtones.
No, in all honesty, though, really, like, how did it all start?
It was way before the Overtones, yeah.
Yeah, we were just guys in London trying to get a break, really, in terms of singing, like performing, and like, you know what the audition circuit's like. You always meet other like-minded people, and yeah, and it kind of happened pretty organically, really, didn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, a few different changes, a few different members over the years.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, then the Overtones were kind of formed, but long hard journey, and like we say it all the time, but if you've got a dream, you have to keep going, and you have to just, like, you have to be prepared, and you have to just try every which way you can think of, and then some. Do you know what I mean? I'll always remember. It's just a memory that sticks out. Like, we'd hustled and grafted so much, but always got let down. You know what it's like, Jay? Like, people say things don't come through in the end, and whatever, you get let down. And I remember calling Mike and going, listen, we've got that meeting with Warner. And he was like, when is it? And I was like, Tuesday afternoon, we're going to their head offices. And Mike went, you know how he goes, mate, I can't do it, mate. And I was like, you can't do it. You can't come to our first meeting with Warner Brothers. And he was like, I've got panto rehearsals, mate. I was like, oh wow, okay. I was like,
No,
mate,
but
can't go to panto rehearsals.
You got to pay the bills, don't you?
But you know what? Like, keeping it very real here, right? And Darren and Mark, you'll completely attest to this. When we got the Warner Brothers meeting, I was completely broke.
Yeah.
You know, Daz, you and I had a big conversation when we went for that Chinese in Fulham. We went for an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet for about £6 in Fulham.
It was awful.
And I sat down next to Darren and I said, Daz, I can't do this anymore. I'm broke. I've got credit cards. I couldn't afford to pay my rent. I couldn't afford to pay for food. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then, like, literally a couple of days after that, I auditioned for panto because I just, like, needed something. I needed some kind of income, and I got panto. And then obviously shortly after that, because obviously you get the panto and then you get the job a bit in advance. So then obviously we got discovered singing on the street corner. Then the meeting came up, but the meeting came up when the first day of panto rehearsals were going. So I was like, oh my God, like, I really desperately need this job. We've already had loads of promises that have never come to fruition. Am I going to potentially lose this job that is going to keep me housed and fed? Or am I going to, like, risk this and go all out with the guys? So basically, ultimately, on my first day of panto rehearsals, I called in sick, and we went to Warner Brothers, and the rest is history. But, like, God, I'm so glad. And again, it's like support, isn't it? And like brotherhood, because, like, Darren and Mark, I can remember being sat there and the boys just going, come on, last try, let's just push this last time. Just give this one last shot. And I was like, okay, let's do it, and so even though I didn't lose my panto job, it was certainly a risk, and it was one of those kind of things where you risk it all for what you can do and you love, and with support and encouragement from the boys in the band, like I thought, yeah, sod it, you know what, let's do it. And
I remember saying to you, listen, mate, come on, you'll always be my Prince Charming.
Oh,
Nice. Well, it's
a side note. So obviously that immense thing was happening with Warner Brothers, and at the same time, the panto that I just called in sick for, the next day I went to the rehearsal, and that was the day I met Kerry.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Not a
wow.
bad year that year.
That's like all the stars aligning right there, isn't it?
Not a bad year at all.
Yeah.
It's nuts because there's been a couple of comments. Janet Turner, Jay James should know that by now. In all honesty, right, the thing is we do thousands and thousands of interviews, hundreds of interviews, and they all start about how you started or whatever, how the group started, decorators, this, that, and the other. But I think it's really interesting when you look beyond just how the group formed. How did individuals? How did you start your journey? And testament to that, Mike. You've just been spinning that story for the last 5 minutes, which in all honesty I didn't know, and because no one really knows the individual journeys that you have to take in order to get to these points. So I think it'd be a really nice thing to touch on each week. Just find out each other's. How we got into the industry, why, what were the difficult things that we found. What a lovely moment that was, Mike. Like to go and do that meeting with Warner, and then obviously the next day meet Kerry. That's
crazy. But it was like, obviously I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it was such a. We talk all the time about the journey, and we say, before we were painters and decorators, we were trying every job and trying to stick together and all this kind of stuff. And by saying it in that way, it almost kind of like belittles the struggle that each of us felt. Like I had my struggles, and I know the boys had theirs. It was really, really, really tough. Not just financially, but massively emotionally. I remember calling my parents and just bursting into tears, just being like, we've invested so much time and energy in the band, and where I'm literally, from my personal point of view, but I know it's similar for the boys. I'm giving everything to the band, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm gonna have to stop it to be able to kind of like survive, because it was just so tough. It was just so tough. It was so tough.
I think that's the difficult thing, Mike, and obviously, like we've all experienced it with elements of the press, and and there's no one that does that more than that than shows like the X Factor. They take essentially real life stories and they almost turn you into a bit of a fictional character, a caricature. For entertainment purposes, but what everyone sometimes forgets is actually it's real life here. There's real things on the line, and there's a lot of emotion and a lot of heartache that goes into getting to where you get to. So look, I don't know if it's a thing, boys, but maybe we should talk about it each week, our individual, how we got into music and different.
I think it's a nice idea.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
That was really nice, and you know what? Some really lovely comments coming in here, and Deb Wild, I think it was. In fact, I've completely lost it. But she said it's lucky. I think it was Debbie, or it was Carol. Good thing that you did that panto, Mike. You have a beautiful family because of it.
Oh, honestly, yeah, it's true. It's true.
I agree.
Yeah.
True. Look, I don't want to build this up, but Mark.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening.
Hello. What is this song? I like it, Jay. What is it? Oh yeah. No.
Entertainment news.
Oh, I love that. Thanks, Jay. No pressure.
What is that, Jay?
I honestly didn't know that until the chorus, but yeah.
Mark, how many questions are there?
It's not questions. I'm going to throw some. I'm going to do a little roundup of the week's entertainment.
I thought this was a quiz. I've got ready. Sorry.
You told me this is my section.
Well, I think
a little roundup of the week's entertainment.
Well, can I just say, like, I think you need to make a bit of an effort and maybe put some sunglasses on. If it's like entertainment, showbiz, like, is there a wig you could put on? Come on, dress the part.
Oh, that is amazing.
Is there a wig? Any wigs?
I thought the first obvious thing that's happened this week in the entertainment world, the entertainment stroke political world, is obviously on the 20th, it was Joe Biden's inauguration. Yep. Did everybody watch? Did everyone tune in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and who stole the show?
Well, this is up for debate, but I thought Lady Gaga was absolutely phenomenal, obviously singing the national anthem.
What about Bernie?
What did you reckon? Did you think she stole the show?
What about Bernie?
Well, obviously Bernie, but before we get to Bernie, I was just going to chat about if you compare it to like, who did Donald Trump even have at his inauguration?
Oh, I thought that as well. Yeah,
He really struggled, didn't he? He really struggled to get anyone.
Well, I don't know whether he got anybody in the end, did he? Whereas like Joe Biden, J-Lo, Lady Gaga.
I thought, look, I'm gonna be super controversial, but I actually didn't think Lady Gaga's voice is insane. I would much prefer hear Lady Gaga around the piano or just a guitar than all of the pop stuff that she does, albeit amazing. But I didn't really like her rendition. I didn't.
Okay.
And I thought J-Lo was phenomenal, but that Amanda stole the show.
Degsy liked it. His cow's wagging.
Degsy absolutely loved it. He liked Garth Brooks. He likes a bit of country, does Degsy. So yeah, then obviously like the star of the show was obviously Bernie Sanders.
Oh, well,
do you know what? Funny those memes been all week.
Do you know what's amazing with their memes? Like, obviously they're everywhere. And look, Savvy, like, forget how old he is. Like, Savvy, he started selling merch, didn't he, with the picture on, and he's given all the proceeds to charity.
That's a great idea.
Amazing.
Some of the amazing memes though, like him on the roller coaster, like.
Yeah, but did you guys see that those mittens that he's got? They were made by this woman who uses recycled materials to knit them. So those were actually made of like plastic and stuff like that, like recycled stuff. So basically, all of that is for the best, right? All of it is for the good.
He should get those. He should people should bid on those mittens. I think they go for an absolute fortune now.
Mike, have you laid back because your back's hurting or something?
I am actually, yeah.
Then I thought, in terms of entertainment this week, it's the sad news that Larry King.
I heard that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a legend he was. I mean, to be fair, he's obviously more famous in the States than he will be over here. So I did. I wanted to do a little bit of research, to find out a few facts about him.
Nice.
So yeah, apparently he did with his interviews. He did like absolutely no preparation. Like he was famous for his interview style of like literally not preparing for the interview. And sometimes he didn't even know who he was interviewing.
Oh wow!
So he'd sit there across from somebody, and sometimes he didn't have the first idea who they were. But that actually made for a really interesting interview.
Brilliant.
He was married 8 times.
Wow.
Yeah. And also, I just thought this was quite well. Some of his famous guests included Martin Luther King. He interviewed him. He interviewed Madonna, Margaret Thatcher, and Frank Sinatra once told him that on his mother's soul that he trembled every time he went on stage. I thought that was quite brilliant. Marlon Brando told him that. Marlon Brando kissed Larry King on the lips, like in his live interview. Quite funny. And Mike Tyson once told him that he was beaten up in jail. So I feel like everybody probably really, because of his personality.
I didn't know Larry King went to jail.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that either. But
I think
people really must have opened up to him because he.
That was a joke. He was talking about Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was in prison, right?
To be honest, you know what I'm like with sports. I was like, oh right, no, nor did I.
Nice, Mark. Nice.
And
that was kind of
a bit morbid. It was a bit morbid, like.
No, but
no,
he had good innings. He was 87.
I know, Mark. End on a positive. Come on.
No, I was going to end by saying, even though it's been, and this is really for Mike, but it's been delayed again for a 3rd time. But finally, they've announced that the new James Bond is coming out, but not till the 8th of October now.
October.
8th of October. It was meant to be out last April.
Yeah, but that's because they want cinema.
Yeah.
It's so weird, because Kerry and I have just watched Wonder Woman 1984.
Did you like it?
It's got really mixed reviews.
It was all right. It was all right for like a rainy Sunday afternoon, but like be honest, nowhere near as good as the first one. Nowhere near. It was all felt a bit rushed to me.
A bit of background for anyone that's watching that and doesn't know that Mike is an absolute superhero whiz. But Mike, who does it better, Marvel or DC Comics?
See, right. Look, everyone knows that I'm a big Superman fan, of course, but you can't beat the way Marvel have done it. You cannot. Do you know what? Last year was the first time in over a decade that Marvel didn't release a film.
Really?
That's crazy. Isn't
it? Wonder Woman's Marvel, right?
No, that's DC.
Ah, right, okay.
You know what I've got a problem with? Like growing up, I love Superman. You got Superman, and you got Spider-Man, and then you've got Batman. I think they all need to stay in their own films. Do you know what I mean? Like once they all start joining each other in films, I just find it a little bit comical and a bit strange. And it upsets me a bit because like generation growing up now, it's just so different for them watching the superhero films. Like Batman and Superman shouldn't be fighting. They shouldn't.
But actually, Michael know the answer to this, but do they meet each other in the comics as well?
Yeah, and that's the thing, because you look at Batman versus Superman, or you look at the Justice League. They're all crossover things. I'm taking this quite seriously, Jay. Yeah.
I just love how this has turned into a proper superhero geek.
No, but that upset me a bit, and I was like, although it's obviously whatever, but I was like, that's not real now.
It's funny, Daz, because I think we've had this conversation before. I think it was on the tour bus, but I completely agree with you because I grew up with like Batman and Superman, and when Marvel
are they from Wales as well then?
Yeah. Superman was my dad.
Superman's from Cardiff.
When Marvel mix things up, I love it. When they get more, the Avengers and stuff, I absolutely love it. But for some reason, the minute Batman and Superman appeared in the same film, I was like,
I'm the same.
No.
I'm the same.
You're like getting 2 for 1. It's like value.
No. Especially when they're against each other. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's silly. It's silly.
It's just silly. I want to watch Wonder Woman, the second one, because it's all set in the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good, Mike, but it felt like it had a very quick ending. And then when she started to fly, it felt a little bit forced.
Jay, as if you're giving away the flipping ending.
What do you mean? That's not the ending. It's not. That's not the big payoff. By the way, FYI.
Jay knows all about quick endings.
Oh, good.
I think I might be ready for Mike's useless fact.
I think Jay's got a theme tune prepared. 1 minute, gents.
Yeah, here we go, lads. Are you ready for this?
My desire.
Well, I'll be far more organised next week. I think, Mark, it was your love keeps me higher, because I love your useless facts, Mike.
You know that you just call Mike Mark, but we'll just.
I do that a lot. I do. No, Mark, as in you're going to get on, help create some actual theme tunes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, well saved. I am.
Also, just while we're on the subject, sorry, Mike with the cream jumper, isn't it? It's not Mark. Mike, will you come closer to the screen for your useless facts? And second of all, we want a theme tune to Sunday Social, guys. So, email us. You can see the email on our socials. Email us if you're brave enough. It can be 10, 20 seconds. It could be an instrumental. It could be you singing. Have some fun with it. And you never know. We might use it one week and it might turn into a thing. Isn't that right, lads?
Yeah, we want to hear all your theme tunes.
What does it even sound like? What's the prerequisite, lads? Has it
got the word Sunday Social in?
I think quite retro. I think a little bit crap. I think will be good, to be honest.
But catchy. It's got to be catchy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, catchy.
Everyone's talking about me mixing my drinks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mate, I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised because, we're used to you drinking Coke and now you've got 2 drinks in the same night.
He's had a rough day, Mike.
Benny Hill theme tune, Kirsty says that's spot on.
I agree. I agree.
But can we move on to Mike's useless facts? I'm chomping at the bit.
Yes. You're chomping at the what?
The bit.
Come on, Mike. Come right in, babes.
No, hold on. I'm not doing anything until I get my useless facts theme tune. Darren and Mark now.
No useless facts.
Mike's useless facts.
Useless facts.
Come on, Jay.
Useless facts.
They're useless.
Come on, Jay.
So useless.
Useless. It's totally useless. It's totally useless, and it ain't even a fact.
He's useless.
That's your cue, Mike.
Okay, so
She's useless.
this is something. She's useless.
Oh, useless.
Okay, so this is something I read the other day, which like it literally blew my mind. So you know when
I love it already.
you know when what wiped out the dinosaurs, right? Yeah, like
No.
this isn't a trick question. You know
No,
what?
no,
This
like,
isn't a
you know,
trick question.
There's people. There's all different types of
Yeah,
conspiracy.
no
theories.
one knows.
Please
No
clear
one
it
knows.
up.
Okay, people do know. What?
No, I
What?
don't know.
This isn't a trick question, boys. No
Oh,
trick question.
Like me too.
Okay, thank you, Mark. The only second
UFOs.
Was it really though?
UFOs.
It was UFOs. So it was basically a meteor. Yeah.
Do I get a point for that?
Wait, no.
Yeah, you're the one doing the quiz. You can't give yourself a point. So a meteor wiped out the dinosaurs, right? Now, when this meteor hit, it hit so hard and so fast that for a moment, for a mere moment, and it was so big that for a moment,
What are we talking about here?
when it went through Earth's atmosphere like kind of sucked into the Earth. So space was basically ground level for a split second.
What?
Right?
Wait a minute. How do they know that?
Oh God knows. Right, but here's a really interesting thing. Right, it hit somewhere in the Pacific, I think it was, and obviously what happened? It went so fast, and it was so large. It hit the seabed. Right, flash boiled the ocean, hit the seabed, and all of this stuff spurted out. Right. As you imagine, like something like if you throw a pebble in a pond, it sprays up, right? Imagine that, like infinitely bigger, hit the seabed, all this earth came up, right? And it didn't just like go up into a big plume and then drop again. It kicked out into the space, right?
Wait, hang on a minute. Just to clear this up, like the meteorite was like a pebble going into the water, and the pebble, aka the meteorite, was so big that it made the water, aka the pond, go into space.
So, but no, not the pond, because it flash boiled the water. So the ocean just boiled away. The wave was about a mile higher than the cruising altitude of a jet nowadays. That's how big the wave was, right? And this is the mental thing, right? They actually now think that because all this stuff spurted out of the Earth, right, into space, they actually think that there are going to be dinosaur remains as far as Mars.
No way.
Yes, definitely on the moon, and it could be as far as Mars. So at some point, somebody's going to land on Mars and find Earth dinosaur fossils.
Wow.
Does that mean, like, if all the sea suddenly spurted out into space, were there like loads of fish just floating around in space?
Oh, there would have been, yeah. 100% there would have been.
That is.
How much have you had to drink,
For
mate?
a moment.
Loads, quite a lot.
That was amazing.
Well, it was less of a useless fact and lots of useless facts altogether.
I mean, guys, do we believe Mike? That's the question.
Yeah. I believe anything he says.
Boys, do you want me to crack on with my quiz because I can't.
Yeah, let's do the quiz.
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it.
I just want to hear more about dinosaurs.
Mike
I've got ready
himself
with my pad.
dinosaur. He's 40 now.
How many questions are there, Mark?
There's 10 questions.
Let's cut that right down, shall we?
I'm going to go for 5. Are you ready?
No, come on.
Okay, here we go.
Wait. Everyone at home, get a pen. You're playing as well.
So-
Do you actually want us to write these down, or should we just do them on the spot?
No, write them down, and all the answers for this week's quiz are letters of the alphabet. So just give me a letter of the alphabet. All will be revealed once we do the first question. So, are you ready? Do I get a theme tune or not really?
I don't think we've got 10 minutes.
Okay, so I want a letter of the alphabet.
Day.
Question number 1. I might have to take my sunglasses off for this, boys.
Oh, Mark's back.
Yeah. Where have you been?
So number 1,
Jay's
what is the
time of that beer? Look.
What's the most frequently occurring letter in English words?
E.
No, you've got to write it down.
I have.
Yeah, but don't say it out loud. Just write it down. Okay. Question number 2. The symbol for potassium on the periodic table is what?
Oh.
Darren, shut up. Question number 3. What is the Roman numeral for 500? No cheating, by the way, because the answers will be coming in on YouTube. That's Darren's trick.
Roman numeral for 500.
Question number 4.
Hold on. Oh. Yeah.
Question number 4. What letter is a type of road intersection with 3 arms?
Wait. Say it again.
So a type of road intersection that has 3 arms to it.
Road intersection.
It's quite easy, that, Darren, if you think about it.
Don't give them too long to think about it.
Okay.
I'm
Next
so
one.
confused how we write the answers.
It's just a letter of the alphabet.
Okay.
I thought I made that quite clear at the beginning.
You did, Mark.
Thank you, Jay. Number 8. What's Will Smith's character in Men in Black? Agent.
What do you mean? What number 8? What do you mean number 8? I'm on
Number
4.
5.
Oh, sorry, I just missed 2 out. Number 6.
5.
No, number 5.
Number 5.
She's in a rush tonight, guys.
That could be crazy.
And number 10. No, number 5. What's the most common blood type?
Oh. Jay, do you know that?
Yeah.
Well, you've pretty much got a 50-50 chance, haven't you? Number 6. What's a prefix for a German submarine?
Can I just say, you say 6, but that was 6.
No, that was 5.
That was 5. Keep up, Jay.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm on 7 now.
How can you possibly be on set? This is so hard, guys. Like,
Wait, I'm on 4.
Right.
oh, for God's sake.
I'm going to whiz through them. Number 1, that was the most occurring letter in English words. Number 2 was the letter for potassium on the periodic table. Number 3, Roman numeral for 500.
Yeah.
4, intersection with 3 arms.
Yeah.
5, the most common blood type. And number 6, what's the prefix for a German submarine?
What about Will Smith? You said
No, it's because I'd
That was number 8.
Yeah, no, I'd cracked on, hadn't I? Mike told me off for that one. So forget that one for now.
What do you mean prefix for a German submarine?
There's a name for a German submarine, and it starts with just a single.
Oh, I know.
Number 7.
Oh, sorry. Can I just say that's not fair because Jay's going to know that one.
Well, you know it as well, so it's all right.
Oh, yeah, I know, but but Jay knows it.
Jay knows it. He knows it better than you, even though you.
He knows it more than me.
So can I just be clear? Is this number 6?
It is, yeah. And number 7, What is the surname? This is really easy. What's the surname of an A-team actor who pities the fool?
Oh, I can't remember. It's too long ago. I know.
Yeah.
Your look then gave it to me.
You're talking about the actor or the character?
The character, what's his surname?
Wait, that was number 7, yeah?
Yeah. Now, Jay, question number 8.
Yes.
What is Will Smith's character in Men in Black? Agent what?
I don't know.
Well, guess. You've got a 1 in 24. Number 9.
How many letters in the
A special cereal from Kellogg's. And
That's the only
finally,
one I'm confident in.
you got that one, didn't you?
She got that one.
She's all over that one. And finally, question number 10.
Wait, Jay's on Google, everyone.
Who is the maker of James Bond's gadgets? Mike,
Come on, Mike, you should know
got
that.
that one.
No, I got that one. It's the Will Smith character that I'm struggling with.
Yeah, I've just guessed. I'll put anything.
Well, you're not getting any clues, just so you know.
What is it?
Google, who makes the gadgets in James Bond?
No.
Siri, who makes the Siri?
So because you'll set everybody's off.
Siri,
Right?
who makes the gadgets in James Bond?
No, don't do that. No.
I mean, he buggered that right up because he didn't even say it right. But
Why?
don't tell him, because there's another word that you've got to put before Siri. Anyway, number 1.
Hi Siri, who makes the gadgets in James Bond?
No.
Oh, come on.
Okay, are you ready for the answers, boys?
Yes.
Here we go. So number 1, the most frequently occurring letter in English words. Jay?
E.
Darren?
E.
Mike?
See, I wanted to say E, but I said A.
Darren and Jay, you have a point there. Well done.
Oh, I completely guessed that.
Yeah, well done.
Wow. Wait, Jay said B, by the way.
Number 2, the symbol for potassium on the periodic table. Jay?
K.
Darren?
Q.
Mike?
P.
Jay James! 2 out of 2.
Just call me
Cheater, because you've been Googling.
the G. No,
Wait,
come on.
what was it?
K.
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 K, yeah. Randomly. Number 3, the Roman numeral for 500, Mike.
Is it just one?
Yeah, they're all one letter, yeah.
Oh no, I just put V.
I put D.
You put D, and what did Jay put?
D. It is D.
It's D. Darren, he cheated. There's no way you do that.
Oh, come on.
Darren, you've been looking
Yes.
on YouTube.
Listen, sometimes I listened in class.
To be fair, it is the first letter of your name, so maybe that's why you knew it.
I will say, how does Jay know all this?
If in doubt, just say D.
Like when you're with him, he never seems to be this clever.
No, I think he just
Oh,
pretends
wow.
he's with us.
Nova's sitting opposite him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Franklin's feeding him all the answers. Number 4,
Come on, mate.
road intersection with 3 arms. Darren.
I panicked. I put J.
Jay. What did you put, Jay?
Jay's got 3 arms.
It's a Y junction.
No, it's not.
I'm going to say T, Mark.
Well, then you would be correct, Mike.
No.
Well done.
Wait. Jay was being so smug then.
It's a Y junction.
Nice
Well,
to
when
isn't it?
Ever heard anybody say go left at the Y junction?
Yeah.
This isn't the play bus. This isn't the play bus, Jay.
Excuse me, mate. You go up there, do it right at the Y junction.
No.
I panicked and just put J for junction.
So can we have a little roundup of the scores?
I feel like a Y junction is it's a Y junction, right?
Jay, am I the quizmaster?
Okay.
Right.
Mark,
Can
do I
you-
get
how
half a
many,
point? Do I get half a point for Jay?
No, you don't.
Junction. though.
Mike gets a full point for T, and that's it. Jay, how many points have you got?
I've got 3 at the moment. I thought I was sure it was a Y junction. I'm
Oh, you
good.
had a really strong start as well, Jay. Darren,
No.
how are you doing?
I'm not representing Lithuania very well here.
You've got good point. And Mike, I feel like we might have a winner.
I say that because I'm a quarter Lithuanian. That's why I said it, in case any Lithuanian haters are out there.
Can you say 2 in Lithuanian then? Go on.
You.
Mike, how many have you got?
1.
1? Oh.
Yeah, he's not got any right.
Okay, so let's try this next one. The most common blood type, Darren.
A.
Jay.
It's good, but it's not right. It's definitely O.
Mike.
A.
Jay James.
But it's A or B, I thought.
No, it's O. B.
It's O. Do you know what blood types you are, boys?
I'm B.
Are you? Are you an A, Mike?
I don't know what I am.
I'm A, yeah.
What are you, Mike?
A, I think. Or am I O?
A, B, B, A, B, A, O.
Is there like an A
O.
Reese's negative or something?
I've got O because I had on my dog tags when I was in the Navy.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
It's got your blood type, but I'm sure my date of the week is coming up in a minute, so I'll spin that in a minute.
Yeah.
We've not got time for that, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Mark, is this the common type, like in the world?
The most common blood type in the world is O. So, next
Common
question.
blood type in the world.
Boom.
Why are you questioning the question, Master?
I know. I feel like you should take a point off him.
No, you're right. You're right.
Thank
It
you.
said
Thank
O
you.
plus. You're right.
What's Mike? What's the prefix for a German submarine?
U.
Yes, correct. Jay, you better.
Go on, Mike. Yes.
Darren, did you get that?
Unbelievably, I just put you.
Oh, go on, Daz. Well done. Number 7, surname of an A-team actor who pities the fool. What's his character's surname? Mr.
T.
No, that's wrong. That's
wrong.
No,
Mark.
that's why I asked the question.
Mark.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Character or the actor?
Mr. T.
Mr. T is the actor. B.A. Baracus
Baracus.
is the character.
Thank you, Mike.
Right, I've got to hold my hands up. I've got to hold my hands up. I think I misread the question there.
Wait. His real name in real life is Mr. T.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
But
The
that's
surname
name.
of
That's
the
why-
A-team actor who pities the fool, Darren. I'm going to have to give you that point.
No. Hang on a minute.
No.
Mark, that's unfair because Mike said, because I literally was going to put down Mr. T, and Mike said to you, is it the actor or the character in the A-team? And you said it's the character. That's why I put B.A. Baracus.
I feel like the question was quite clear, and I think Mike just bamboozled me with that.
Yeah, Mike's playing him.
But B.A. Baracus is Mr. T.
Mr.
But
T.
listen to the question, boys. The surname of the A-team actor who pities the fool.
Oh no, but
Why did you even question it? Why did you question it?
'Cause he-
Why did you question it though?
wow.
I love that, Mark.
Mark,
So, Darren, you get that point. Well done.
you can't say the question and then answer Mike's by going, it's the character, not the actor.
No, but he shouldn't have listened to me. He should have just listened to the question. It was there in the question.
Do you know what? Listen. As much as it pains me, Mark is right. We should have listened to the question fully. So,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
I
next
put
question.
down
Well done,
Mr.
Darren.
T and changed it to Baracus after you, Mike. So you've lost me the point there.
We can
Well,
have
I feel a Zoom call coming on.
Oh, lads. Can we stay on after this, please?
a few things to talk about after this, guys.
We will get to the end of this quiz. Number 8.
I think I've got one out of this lot.
No, you've literally just got that. Will Smith's character in Men in Black, Agent
J.
J. Please tell me you got that.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Agent J, correct.
I didn't get that.
Number 9.
Hi, Dixie.
Oh, he's behaving himself. Number 9, a special cereal from Kellogg's.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, correct. Finally, number 10, the maker of James Bond's gadgets.
You.
Hugh.
Right, I can't. Yeah, Q. Mike, you got that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So top up your scores.
Terrible.
I've got a tiebreaker. I don't think we'll need it.
6.
8.
Darren, you didn't get 6. Bullshit.
I did. I haven't won. Why would I lie?
6?
Yep. E. I got E.
Right, do you believe that you got 6?
Huh? You're breaking up a bit, Mark.
There are.
You're breaking up a little bit, Mark. What?
Wait.
So-
I got number one was E. I got number 3,
Yeah.
which was D. I got 6 and 7 UT. I got 9 K and 10 Q.
I'm just
wow.
looking down at the comments, and Kirsty said meditation session after this.
We all need to do Jay's yoga tomorrow morning.
Why would you say that's bullshit when I tell you I came second with 6?
Well, no, because
How do you know
I
you came
thought you would
second,
do
Daz?
really badly.
How do you know you came second, Daz?
Because you had 1 point just a minute ago.
Mike,
Oh.
how many points have you got?
Huh?
How many points have you got?
You are.
I got 5. Bad round for me. Bad round.
Jay, how many
8.
points have you... Oh, Jay.
Christ's
You're
sake.
another winner.
Well done, Jay.
Again? Jay can't win again, surely. Bloody hell.
Lads, I'm not being funny, but in the last lockdown, I won 4 quizzes.
Out of how many?
It feels like the head of business.
No, wait. Wait. I feel like I won an equal amount to you.
No, I can tell you.
What do you mean you can tell me?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
When
last
did
time
we-
around, no. Oh, mate, I thrashed you.
This time around, can we have a league table, Mark?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone comment who won the last round? I mean, I didn't go on about it in the end because it was a bit embarrassing.
Can I just say though, I wasn't here last week. So it's
No.
not fair that we have
Yeah,
another.
let's disqualify last week's score then and
Yeah,
just
right.
start afresh this week.
Let's start next week.
Yeah, maybe.
I won 2 weeks in a row. It's all right. I enjoyed it. Thanks, Mark.
It's a pleasure.
I did. Yeah, lovely, Mark.
It does get the old grey matter going.
Yeah, we all did pretty well, to be honest. I'm quite impressed.
Ah, by Mike.
Well, we got 50% of the questions right.
I feel like Mike's useless facts are kind of like there's too many useless facts up here. That's what's getting in the way of the quiz.
Yeah, but at some point that question's going to come up, and I'm going to know it. All right? And you lot aren't.
Okay, just to finish off then, I've got a question just for Mike, just to redeem himself. What's the only letter that does not appear in any US state?
Oh Christ's sake!
Is it an obvious one or not?
Well, it's just one of the letters.
Just a letter.
Okay, is it like Z?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to say X.
It's Q. Sorry.
It's been a really bad night for Mike, guys.
I thought you might redeem yourself there, Mike. Sorry. Maybe
Why would I redeem myself there?
well, because I thought you might know
There's
that.
50 states and 26 letters.
Can I just say
It's not exactly 50-50, is it?
Mike's
Can I just
angry,
say-
guys.
I'm not
Can I
playing
just say
anymore.
that Brian Everest has joined us this evening, and he's put a joke out there. One-eyed dinosaur is called what?
Do you think he saw us?
No idea. Oh, no. No idea.
Do you think he saw us? No
Yeah.
idea is a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's not the joke, is it?
Good work, Mark. That's a really good quiz.
It was good. It was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thanks.
Would you like my dit of the week? My Navy dit of the week?
No, you're
Oh, I
right.
think we've run out of time today.
Guys, I'll see you later. That was really lovely.
How long is it?
Oh, it's only a quick one.
No, I don't mean that.
Go on, Jay, hurry up.
Oh,
Nobody wants to hear it. Hurry up, Jay. Let's go.
Wait, boys, listen. And I know what Jay's doing there. He's got his wife and like looking after the kids. So he's trying to stay on here as long as he can with his beer. He's having a lovely time. He's getting some time off. So he wants to delay this as long as possible. So can we go till midnight?
Are you all right sticking around here for a little bit longer, lads? All right. So there's a bit of an ongoing theme that I'm a bit of an untrue reputation that precedes me, that I'm a little bit late to most things. Is that fair to say?
Well, you
No,
are.
it's
Like,
not
you
fair
are
to
late
say
to
at
most
all.
things.
You
And
are late all the time.
And it's really weird because it doesn't go with your character at all. Like, so,
the fact that we have a running joke that we text Jay, oh, Jay's running late, everyone, on our WhatsApp group says it all, really.
What do you
but
mean?
to be fair to him, I can't even stick up for him. I was going to say he travels so far, but even when he's in a hotel right nearby, he's the last one.
It's weird. It's weird.
What do you mean it doesn't match with my character?
Because you're so intense and you're so like right, this is how it is. We're doing this like this. This is there. That's black. That's blue. You know. And then you're like, right, meet at 1, and you're rocking at 4, going, "Hi guys."
Right. Well, the thing is, there's a bit of a story. So this takes me back a few years back now, probably around 18 years ago, when I was longer than that, actually, when I was training to be a Royal Naval physical training instructor, which is the jewel of the Naval Crown within the Royal Navy. You do 9 months intensive course, and it's probably one of the most arduous courses within the military, and that includes the Royal Marine Commando course. It's proper intense. We had scientists, medical scientists, come down and review us for about 3-4 weeks, and they came up with the idea that we were within the top 3% of the fittest people in the UK, including professional athletes. You often get banter, and every time you muck up, you get punishments for things on this course. So we used to do like 3 circuits a day plus everything else. So we had this adventurous training weekend where you kind of train to become, kayak, you do kayak, you do sort of, yonkin. I feel a little bit drunk, lads. I'm not going to lie.
Isn't he the president of Korea? Oh no, that's Kim Jong.
You do all your hiking and all that sort of stuff, and your navigation skills and the adventurous training, and it was, I think it was like the 7th, 8th month on course. It's towards the end of the course, so you're given a little bit more freedom, should we say? Everything else is a bit like hell. You've got to run everywhere. It's quite intense, and it just so happens on the PT course, I had my best mate in the world who I grew up with, who was from Wales, Moza. And anyway, there was a bit of a run ashore, which was a fancy dress. Now, anyone within the military will know that fancy dress is a very serious thing in the military. You throw everything in the ring to be the best dressed on that particular evening. So we were in Penny-Fan or somewhere up in Wales, where there was nowhere to be found where you could get your fancy dress. And so anyway, me and Mozo were looking at fancy dress shops, and it just so happened that about 21 miles away, there was this fancy dress shop. So the brief was that, we had to be, the meeting, this, that, and the other, and we had to be back and ready to go by a certain time. So me and Moza took a bit of a risk during the lunch break, which was about 40 minutes, to get in the car, go and get our fancy dress outfits and come back. And then, funny old thing, it didn't really work out like that. So I ended up making us 22 minutes late. And so because we were 22 minutes late, it was completely and utterly my fault. The number 1 instructor before we went on our run ashore, he made us do the number of miles that we were late in minutes. So we had to run 22 miles that day before we went ashore. It was absolutely ludicrous. But again, it's one of the reasons, lads, why I'm never late.
Hang on, did everyone must have like hated you after that or not?
Yeah, well, no, it was only me and Mozza.
Oh, right.
Me and Mozza, actually.
Were you like devastated about it for 22 miles, or did you just get on with it?
Oh, we got on with it. Yeah, we were laughing our heads off. To be honest, it was just a bit of a like you couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. But it was one of those things, and it was kind of like one of our first run ashores. It was like one of our first nights out with the course after like 7-8 months. So it was just absolutely hilarious, but also really horrible at the same time.
And it's also that's given me an idea.
Every time I'm late,
it's got to run the amount of miles that he's late.
I reckon but you know, we're the Overtones, so we can't be like so brutal, I don't think. But I reckon we should do, anytime anybody's late, by the amount of minutes they're late, it's got to be like press ups or something like that.
Or money.
Let's just do money.
20 minutes late, you owe £20
to each member.
Yeah. Mike, you owe me £200 in lunch.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I knew you were going to say that, Dad. Send me your bank details. I'll put it in your bank.
Yeah.
I'll just put them on here, shall I?
You do need to get your bank details anyway, because we owe you, because you got lunch, didn't you, the other day?
Yeah, boys, this isn't a Zoom call. We're live on YouTube.
We should probably think about wrapping things up, but
yeah, we should do.
Boys, I've got This Is Us to watch, which I'm watching on Amazon, which is really, really, really good. It makes you feel all the feelings, like you're crying, you're laughing, you feel happy and sad. Honestly, I recommend it if you want something to just like bring out emotion and switch off. And also putting out little fires. Anyone seen that?
No, it's not called that.
Little fires.
Little fires everywhere.
Little fires everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's really good.
Yeah, she's freaking me out though. You know the lead, Kerry Washington.
Yeah,
I'm near the beginning, but she's freaking me out.
You know what? That's the only thing that, because her face do you know her expressions annoy me a little bit? Because she's so serious all the time. It's like, chill out.
Oh, isn't that part of her character though?
Well, no, she's kind of like that in everything, a little bit.
Oh wow, Mark hates Kerry Washington. Everyone.
I don't know who that is.
But that's just a little bugbear of mine.
So next week, guest on Sunday Social, Kerry Washington.
Mike, what are you watching at the minute?
We're still watching Queen's Gambit.
What do you mean? There's only like 6.
I know. We're on episode 6, but with the baby, we only ever watch like 6 minutes worth of TV at a time.
Right.
Like we rented Wonder Woman 84 the other day, and we've got to watch it now because we're running out of time. We rented it on Amazon Prime, and it was like you've got 1 hour left to finish this film. We're like, oh god.
It's about 15 quid as well, mate, wasn't it?
It was $15.99.
It's a lot of money.
You wouldn't pay that in cinema, would you?
Eh?
Boys, you should have told me. I've got a code I can give you. It'll be free.
Here.
I'm joking.
I've seen that link before, Daz.
Mark, what are you watching at the minute?
We're watching Bridgerton.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, really enjoying it. It's a little bit trashy, but actually, it's not. I thought it was going to be a bit more trashier, and actually, it's quite hard hitting some of it. Like, yeah.
A bit trashy, but you thought it'd be trashier.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit like, I don't know, like a Jane Austen meets Gossip Girl.
Can you imagine if Mark had a TV show where he was like the film critic? He'd be like, I thought it'd be trashy, but it wasn't trashy enough. I thought it'd be trashier, but it was only a little bit trashy. Thank you.
Mark, I would have put money on you comparing it to Jane Austen versus Gossip Girl. I would have bet my house on that. That would be your description.
Have you thought about reviewing
that's quite good. Say again.
Have you thought about reviewing films professionally?
Wait a minute. I used to like Gossip Girl.
You all know that Barry Norman's my granddad, so.
How can you compare Gossip Girl to Bridgerton?
Right. Have you watched Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Okay. So the premise is pretty similar in that there's somebody writing all these letters and nobody knows who it is. Have you seen Gossip Girl?
I used to love it.
Right. So then you'll get my comparison there.
Oh shit! Oh,
Girl
shit.
meets Jane Austen.
Don't wait. The beast does.
Who's Jane Austen?
Oh,
Who's Jane Austen?
Does she,
Oh, it's the girl that lives down the road.
does she review films?
Mark Frank.
She's a toner. Jane Austen.
She's a stoner. Jay, what are you watching in a minute?
Huh?
What are you watching in a minute apart from Liverpool lose? Ooh.
Sorry, can I interrupt here a minute? Can I interrupt? Sorry, Darren and Jay, you're in my dad's bad books because he's recorded the football and he was going to watch it after the Sunday social tonight.
Steve, you always do this. When are you going to learn? Watch the football when it's on because we want to talk about the day's events. Come on, Steve.
Steve.
Sorry, Dad. I'm with you, Dad. I'm sorry.
Steve, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely upset tonight. Anyway, what am I watching? You three at the moment. I have still not got. I'm still very much in debt to both Mike and Mark for the Modern Family tip-off.
It's great, isn't it?
I just absolutely adore it. Like me and Vicky absolutely adore it. We think it's the funniest thing ever. And actually, I do want to give a shout out to my mate Lee, Sarah, and Seb now because I said that Lee reminded me of Cam, one of the characters, and I was just winding him up, but I think he took it a little bit seriously, and now he's not spoken to me since.
Oh, he's like the best character as well.
I know. That's why I did.
Cam and Phil are my favourites.
Yeah.
But you know, Cam isn't gay in real life. You know, he's straight in real life.
He's amazing. Like that, honestly, what an amazing. I didn't realize that it was like one of the most popular shows in America.
Oh, it's won loads of like Emmys and all that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah, it's amazing. And honestly, everyone, if you haven't seen it yet, Netflix, it's also on Sky, on Now TV. Check out Modern Family because it is just brilliant. I mean, there hasn't been an episode where I can't relate to one thing that's happened in it. It's just pure delight. It's pure joy. Great comedy, great fun. Yeah, it was a great tip-off. Thanks, Mike and Mark. We love it.
You're very welcome. Should we wrap things up with a little outro from each of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darren, go.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're watching this live or if you're watching this not live, send everyone lots of love. Send everyone lots of love. Look, we do it. We do this to have a laugh and put a smile on our faces, but also hopefully we give you something to do and make you smile as well. Everyone's having a hard time at the minute, and we're all in this together. So let's meet up at 8 p.m. every Sunday, and we can have a laugh and chat, and we can read out your comments. And I promise this little operation will get slicker each week. There's going to be theme tunes next week. You're gonna send in some options for Sunday Social theme song, and yeah, let's have some fun. So see you next week. Oh, and my tip is still get out, go for some walks, have a run, do some exercises in the outdoors, get some fresh air because it really helps with your mental health as well as your body. So yeah, do that for me. Lots of love.
Darren, you genuinely tickled me. You tickled me then. You tickled me then, and then you went into saying something really nice.
Jay, I'll tell you what tickled you: the champagne and the beer, babes.
Yeah, she don't want to be mixing her drinks. That one.
She's anyone's right now.
You said something that really tickled me. I was laughing my head off, and then you went into saying something really sincere, and then I was really felt really terrible.
I haven't seen Jay smile this much since I've known him.
I've had a great time.
He's having a lovely time.
I've had a lovely time tonight, everybody.
Away there.
Hope you have too.
Jay, I wish you were here.
Well,
Go on, Jay, you can do it. I've got confidence in you. Come on.
Right, I wish you were here.
Oh, brilliant. We've actually got a wonderful video of Mike a little bit drunk, a little bit tipsy on the train.
We'll play it.
about it.
Okay.
We
No,
will
you
make
won't.
Next week, yeah.
Next week, tune in next week.
an audio recording of that for everybody. But anyway, Sue Cox says, Jay's 2 pints water before bed. Right. Anyway, yes. What I was about to say, I've had a great fun tonight, and I genuinely hope you have too. This is what it's all about, the old Sunday social. Like Daz says, we're sort of turning it into more of a bit of a video cast, straight podcast type format with different things that we're doing. So come and get involved. If you've got questions for us, get involved in our DMs. If you've got memories for us from the Overtones over the last 10 wonderful years, get them in on social media in your comments. Just hashtag OT10 and then hashtag OT Sunday Social, so we can differentiate and pick them out, so we can read them out on next week's Sunday Social. But until then, keep yourself safe. Parents, lots of love, lots of support, and lots of patience to you all. Yeah, I will look forward to connecting next week.
Go on, Mike.
Just mirroring what Jay and Darren have just said, just look after yourselves, please, guys. It is a bit of a tough time at the moment. Everybody's struggling with this lockdown. It's very Groundhog Day at the moment. Get out, get some fresh air if you can. Stay connected with people. If you're feeling low, talk to people. Talk to the toners. You know the drill, guys. All right, you're not alone. People are here. We're here. Other followers are here, so please don't suffer in silence. All right, sending all of you guys so much love, and looking forward to seeing you again very, very soon.
Yeah, I think the boys have covered it all really, but from me and this one, who's
Thanksy
being very
Is he? He's had his legs open a lot over there.
Oh, he's had a lovely
and Eggsy.
Yeah, look after yourselves. Like me, we were out today. I think what really kind of strikes a chord is the fact that it's so much. I think one of the reasons this lockdown is so much harder is because back in the summer, at least you could go out, you can enjoy the weather, you could sit in your garden.
Yeah.
And now it's so cold and it's getting dark so early. Like, so I think, just try and keep your spirits up and know that it's not going to be for much longer, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Definitely. So sending lots of love to you all. Mwah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Lots of love. Take care of yourselves, all right?
Till next week.